Hello everybody, Victor speaking, and on this episode of Into the Collection, we have a Transformers Reactivate toy set. Toy set? I don't know, that doesn't seem right. 2-pack, apologies, with Optimus Prime and Soundwave. Now, earlier this year we learned that the game is no longer coming out, so this is an interesting piece of toy history. And right after the game's cancellation, the toys, as I figured, skyrocketed in price. I mean, these things went from a $60 set to, I don't know, anywhere from $160 to $200, even more than that in some cases. So people were really jumping the gun on this thing, and it became quite a collector's item. But I got mine on Amazon for only $80. Only 20 bucks more than the actual retail price. So I think I got off scot-free with a much better deal than most people are probably going to get. Is it worth the $60 price tag, the $80 price tag that I paid for it, or the $200 price tag? Well, that'll be up to you. Transformers Reactivate is a game that is no longer happening. It kind of sucks because it's the only game in recent memory that's actually caught my attention Transformers wise. We've had a couple games, but nah, man, they don't hit like the games I grew up with. Even the movie based games, they don't hit. So this was exciting when it was first announced at a Game Awards, and it's interesting to see that even though the game didn't come out, we still did get some toys. And I gotta say, just from looking at this in the box, I quite like the look of the characters designed. So I actually really like the box. It sucks that I'm gonna open it. No, it doesn't. I don't care for boxes, but this box is pretty cool. Got a little bit of a slanted angle. I don't know how to describe it. It's not any different from a normal Transformers Legacy box. The artwork from the game for Optimus and Soundwave getting their asses kicked by whatever the Legion was. So it says here that Optimus is 37 steps, Soundwave is only 15. The dreaded logo. See, when I made that video all those months ago talking about the game being canceled, I did not know that Splash Damage essentially scammed Hasbro. I don't know to the extent, but that's what I heard, is that Splash Damage scammed Hasbro. Ooh, and that's I should have known. I mean, if you look into Splash Damage, they don't have a huge catalog of games. And I mean, not every gaming company does, but it's like, even Way Forward, which hasn't been around that long, has a big catalog of games they developed. So Splash Damage only really developed smaller parts of other games and stuff. So we should have known from just them that this wasn't going to be the game we thought it was. The box, again, it has interesting art. This little background here has got like a Cybertronian look. I wonder if we were going to go to Cybertron at any point in the game. Maybe it's a destroyed cityscape. I don't know. I can't really tell. But here we have actual art, or maybe even screenshots from the game with Optimus and Soundwave. So what I plan on doing is cutting these and putting them with my trading cards, because once I take these out of the box, this isn't going to have much value. Here's the top, which is just the logo to a game that's no longer happening. So without further ado, I've already spent 5 minutes rambling. Let's just open the box. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. I love Transformers. I really do. Oh shit. Oh no. The instructions fail. Oh, this must be weapons or something. We're gonna check it. I don't know, but it's all wrapped up. This paper feels really weird. It's like toilet paper almost.
This thing's like a fucking piece of toilet paper.
So we've got 3 guns. We got 2 for Soundwave, I presume. I mean, they got a bluish color. Can we? Yeah, there we go. Got these two guns. Trying to get them in a good position. Definitely for Soundwave. This one's probably his shoulder gun. Oh, fuck. Here's a classic. Optimus Prime's most iconic weapon, I feel like. He always has a gun just like this, so... You can't have Optimus Prime without this weapon, can you? I remember a couple years ago when I got some figures from Leonard. They're alien figures. Man, I love how this Optimus feels. Man, that is just such a nice feeling. You know, I've had to restart my Transformers collection due to a house fire, and it's been years since I've bought another Transformer, it feels like, and now I've got motherfucking Optimus Prime, dude. And it's a pretty cool one at that. You can even see the Matrix. Oh, I can't wait to dive into these. Oh, man. The joys of being very childlike. It never goes away. Ever. And anybody who tells you otherwise as a man, you're playing yourself, man. You are really... You showing yourself a little bit too much. Alright, so Soundwave is being a little tricky here because of this back part. And there we go. Soundwave. Man, these ones, I gotta be honest, like, I was expecting a Transformer with Soundwave that just felt awful to hold, but even just in robot form, I love holding it. It's like I love how this feels. We can give him his shoulder cannon now. Autobots inferior, Decepticons superior. Does anyone remember the remix online of him saying that? I don't remember who it was from, but I remember actually listening to it as if it was like one of the best tracks I'd ever heard.
Autobots inferior, Decepticons superior. Autobots inferior, Decepticons superior.
Yeah, I actually kind of like this. I like this Soundwave. I'm not a fan of his legs, kind of, but we'll get to that. He still stands pretty well. Get the toilet paper out of here. Let's get Optimus with his gun. Autobots, transform and roll out. I'm being very much a child here. Can we make him do the jump? I need an image of the jump. Hold on. We all know this overall pose, so I'm going to try to get him in that. So it looks like he's got himself kind of like, get this leg up. I'm going to have a hard time doing this, aren't I? Oh wait, no, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I've got it. Hold on. Hold on. Gotta switch which hand is holding it. I'm trying. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Did I get it? Did I do it? I think I did it. You fucking Decepticon. You'll never stop at one. I'll take you all on. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm having a blast. I grew up with the Cyberverse toys. You know, the little ones. So, oh, I can open these doors. Can I take out? Can I take? I think I can take that out. That is fucking awesome. This is my favorite Optimus already. I don't have any other Optimus figures, but it's my favorite. It looks awkward, but yeah, that's... You can put him on his back. What? I'm so glad I got this Transformer. I needed an Optimus, and this is great. Already, I love him. Alright, let's try to transform this bad boy. Alright. Let's see. So we gotta fold out. Okay. Fold out even more. So, there we go. I got Optimus transformed. It took me 17 minutes to transform this guy with video instruction. I told you, I'm not very good with transformations, so it's all about finding certain knobs and stuff, but really certain parts were very understandable. I didn't need the video fully. There were just certain bits that obviously I am never really good at, so we also got him next to... I don't know why the scissors are still there. Got him next to Bulkhead. And they're going to drive off to defeat the Decepticons. Thankfully, transforming characters back is usually far easier because you've already learned the necessary steps in order to transform your Transformers. So, hopefully this won't be as hard. But the one last thing I want to see is if I can take out this matrix. I can. Y'all, you can take out the matrix. It is so freaking small. It's adorable. Looks like one of those goblin bombs. The pumpkin bombs or whatever they're called. That is crazy, man. Let me get them back in there. Until all are one. I will never forget that I actually met Peter Cullen, because that was a highlight. This, I mean, look, I love Transformers ever since I was a little kid, and this is a really great Optimus figure. I really love the transforming. I like the figure as a whole, even in just robot form. He comes with a little matrix of leadership, and of course, you can't forget the axe or his blaster. It's an amazing figure. I think this was well worth it just on Optimus alone. But we still have Soundwave. So, I'm not even going to bother trying to transform them just off of the instruction manual. Those things are not helpful to me. So, alright, so, okay. We got to put the arms in first, clearly. See, I'm already getting this guy. He is so much easier than Optimus was. Just on this part alone. Let's see, gotta get these wheels into this spot. Okay. Woo! I may not even need the video. I'm already booking this. So believe it or not, I actually transformed it without any troubles. That is crazy. I thought I was going to struggle way more, but I actually did this correctly. So when it comes to Soundwave, I don't really have any big problems with Soundwave. He got a little confusing turning him back into a robot. But beyond that, it was pretty straightforward to transform him. I do like the design. I'm not head over heels like Optimus was, but still pretty great. I actually do like this Soundwave. And there's even a little laser beak, which I don't think comes off, but it's kind of cool, like a little mini drone. If it detached, it'd be cooler, but yeah, we know Hasbro. We know. Then again, this is mostly Takara Tomy, so they could have done a little better. Maybe? I don't know. Bit of a diorama going here. We got Shatter and Soundwave taking on Optimus and Bulkhead. And I just love this setup here, man. I mean, it was a bit of a pain to transform these two into robot, but they were still far easier to comprehend. Now I got to transform them all back to cars. Because I have them all packed up a little bit. But this is awesome. I absolutely love having Optimus and Soundwave now. I love the overall look and design of these characters in their robot and vehicle modes, and it does suck that the game that these versions were supposed to be in just never came to be, but it's probably for the better, considering that Splash Damage apparently was going to make it a live service game at first, and then it took a bit of a push for them to make it not a live service game. So already you can tell that Splash Damage was definitely in it for the money. I really do feel bad for the developers of this game, because I feel like they wanted to make something special, and the execs, the elite, the higher ups of Splash Damage wanted to get something that made that little bit of extra dough, as a lot of companies do these days. But honestly, for $80, I think I was well spent. I think this was a really good set. I think it really fits in well with the rest of my Transformers. And I mean, just looking at this, how I've got it set up here, it just looks fantastic. And I can't wait till we move and I get a little glass display and have my Transformers on a Cybertronian diorama thing. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with my Transformers, but just in robot form, these guys are kick-ass, and their vehicles are great. I didn't really have much to say about the vehicles. It's cars. You know, it's just vehicles. But Optimus in particular was well worth it, I think. He was really awesome. I love the set. I love the set. So even though things didn't work out with the game, and even though it's getting hard to find, I'd recommend that if you don't have an Optimus or a Soundwave, this is your go-to set. But that is all for this video. It's kind of long, probably. You got to see me struggle a little bit with the Transformers. But I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. Comment your thoughts on Transformers in general. Maybe you're disappointed about Reactivate. Maybe you kind of knew this was going to happen. And subscribe for more episodes of Into the Collection. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.